Hey! What's up, Internet? It's Keith Tyler of the Gaming Pulse, and we're going to talk about the Elder Scrolls Online.
Yep.
They recently came out and announced that it is going to have a $15 monthly fee in order to play online, plus the $60 that it is just to get the base game. So we're just going to discuss our thoughts on the game itself and on this recent revelation about it. You know.
Yeah, this was really disappointing to me when it got announced because this game honestly looks really, really good. And I was expecting to get this on next-gen consoles and just, losing my life to it. Just because it looks fun to play. It looks like, an Elder Scrolls game just you can play with other people, which is just fucking cool. That I just think, RPGs are so much more fun when you can play with other people. Hence why I love Borderlands. But this game just looked really cool. Every time I saw a preview of it, it looked better and better and better and better and better and better, and it just looks awesome. So I was really, really disappointed when they said $15 monthly fee. That's one reason that turns me off about World of Warcraft. That's one reason why I stopped playing it, because I didn't want to pay this $15 fee just to play a game, and I might not even play it all the time every month, I just think that's dumb to me. And I also found out that the game has, microtransactions in it, which will just piss me off if you have to, buy extra things in order to do this and that. It's disappointing to me, to be honest with you.
I heard about this. I wasn't surprised, necessarily. I mean, I almost kind of figured they were going to do this, but with the outrage that's been going around, I guess a lot of people are really disappointed. I don't see them lasting that long, because I don't think it'll be straight the way everybody's thinking. Because, one, they'll probably drop the price down to like $5 a month or something. I could see them doing that, because you're already paying $60 for a game. It's not like you pay $30 for World of Warcraft, and then you pay $15 each month. That's a little bit more, reasonable, because they're always adding shit. But at least on on a console, you're paying $60, so at least drop the price down. Or taking a page out of a little gem, I use that word very loosely, from a couple years ago, RuneScape. They could have like a free version, where it's basically like a bigger Skyrim. You can interact with people, but you can't go questing with people. No PvP. Maybe some certain things you can't do unless you're online, which I wouldn't mind, because if it's anything like Skyrim, there'll still be plenty of shit to do even without all this extra stuff. I've played Skyrim a lot, and I don't even have everything done. So that. And microtransactions, I'm indifferent about that, because, well, one thing about microtransactions is it's just, if you don't feel like doing the work, you can buy your way into it. It's not like all of a sudden, hey, you can't do this unless you buy something. It's, hey, if you want to do this now, you can buy something. If you want this weapon now, you can pay money and get it. If you want to get, I don't know, some kind of ability, you can buy it instead of waiting until you get to the appropriate level. Which, I mean, hey, if you're lucky enough to have, money flowing out of your ass, go for it. Use it. Why not? But, I mean, I don't care if there wasn't any. I would be fine with it. So, but I guess I'm still kind of excited for this game, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. I mean, when I used to play World of Warcraft, it was really cool just, being in this world, and there's, millions of people around you that you can play with, and you just, see people walking around all the time doing their own shit. You're just off questing and making yourself better and finding better, weapons and armor and stuff. And that's cool, and that's one reason why I'm just kind of a little bit disappointed, because this just looks so much better than World of Warcraft or any MMO out there. I'd never really been excited for an MMO, and this looked really fun. Oh, yeah, it's just a little disappointing to me.
The other thing is, I mean, there's literally only, I think, 3 or 4 MMOs out there right now that still charge money. Final Fantasy XIV, which still, I think, is charging a monthly rate, if I'm not mistaken. World of Warcraft, of course, and some other one that I don't remember. But so,
I think it's EVE Online.
yeah, that's what it is. But like, literally, every other one is free to play. But then the only thing is, they won't be able to maintain it as much as... Because MMOs, you have to put a lot of work in to maintain, I guess. So, but
World of Warcraft's gonna go to free to play soon. I can see it. They've made so much money off that game.
That's what I
they
mean.
can afford, you know.
I feel like that's gonna happen with this, probably for a while. Or I heard 2 things. Either they're gonna you know, you have to pay monthly, but then after a while you won't have to anymore. Like, I could see them doing that, like, for like a year or 2, you have to pay monthly, and then they stop. Or for like the first 6 months to a year, you could play for free, but then after that, it's like, oh, now you have to pay.
I mean, I can see them going, you know, you have to pay until they, you know, make enough money to where they're like, alright, you know, we've got enough money, we made back the investment that we put into this game. Because MMOs cost a lot of money to make. So, I don't know.
But yeah, all in all, I mean, I'm still...
Are you gonna do it if it's $15 a month and then you have to pay $60 to get the game? Will it be worth it to you?
If it's not like I have to pay for a whole year. If I could pay for it, like, alright, I really want to play this right now, and then I'll pay the $15, and I'll probably... Because when I play Skyrim, or I play any kind of MMO or RPG, I play it for a month. I will play it. But then, like, if all of a sudden I don't feel like playing it, then like, I don't want to have, like, a year commitment. So it's like, well, I kind of have to play it now. If I could pay this month, and then not pay the next month, and then pay the next 2 months. Like, if I could do that, then I'd probably do it.
Yeah, I mean, if I can, you know, buy the game, play it, be satisfied with it, and then maybe just, you know I won't be playing it that much anymore, and just cancel my subscription, you know, I don't know, a new expansion pack comes out, and I'm like, alright, fuck, I gotta play this. And I can, you know, renew my subscription and still have all my stuff.
Yeah,
I would do that. I would be fine with doing that in my mind. One thing that I do hope, though, is that this game doesn't, you know, run out of content. You know what I mean? Because you look at some MMOs that, you know, I've read, you know, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic that came out, you know, people played the shit out of that, and then they kind of got to the end of the content, and, you know, there was no more left to do. And it took them a while to get new content. That would also hurt this game.
If they do anything like they did with Skyrim, you won't get... You won't run out of content, because they'll just have more, like, Radiant contents to go out. But it won't be, like, as fulfilling.
Yeah.
Like, again, go out, kill this thing, go out, kill this thing, go out, kill this thing, steal this from somebody, steal this amount of money, you know. Just steal X amount of dollars. Go use this spell on somebody, like, they'll probably put all kinds of those in, like they do for Skyrim. So it's just that you'll run out of meaningful content, but there'll still be some in there.
Yeah. I still might, you know, go for it and do it, because, you know, getting a couple of your friends together and going on a raid is one of the most fun things to do in gaming, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I remember playing World of Warcraft and going on my first raid, and I was like, this is amazing, and this is fun. It made me want to keep playing, you know?
I remember doing it on EverQuest. That was where I was.
Yeah.
Doing it. EverQuest, going to some huge dungeon, battling giants.
And just picture, you know, getting people together and Elder Scrolls, the Elder Scrolls world and raiding. That would be cool. I don't know. I feel that they could, if they dropped the price down by maybe $5 or so, you know, I still think they could, you know, make enough money, because the Elder Scrolls is fucking huge. Look at Skyrim. It's one of the best-selling games of this generation. People still play that game all the time, you know? And Oblivion was really popular, you know? The Elder Scrolls is huge. I feel that this could, you know, become like World of Warcraft status. You know what I mean? You know that they could make enough money even if they drop the price, you know, down to $5 or $7 a month, and I would be so glad to pay for that. But who knows?
It's kind of like the analogy I used before is what I think, and it's a balance where like using this, and I'll use the same analogy I used in one of our previous videos for this, which is you have a lemonade stand, and there's two of them. And you sell $15. People who really like lemonade will pay $15 if it's like, you know, or you know, if that was normal, they'll pay for it. But if you had $5, a lot more people will buy it. So I mean, in a way, they'd make more money because then you'd have. Let's say I'm just going to use a number. I know it's going to be a lot more. You have 100 people buying it at $75. Well, the 60 and then the $50 a month. But then, if you have it $5, you'll have like 250 people or something buy it. $60 and then paying $5 a month. You make more money that way. So I mean, if they can, again, just bring it down like $5, they'll have a lot more people will be turned on. They'll be like, okay, that's a little bit more reasonable, and then they'll probably make their profit back easy.
Yeah. Or if they still want to stay with the $15 a month, sell the game for $40 or $30.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That'd probably be
people
best.
would be much more, you know, enticed to go, you know, and buy it because you know if they sold it for $30, then you would pay the $15 fee. Then after, you know, you got 2 months worth of enjoyment, and you know it's only $60. You know, then it's like buying the full game. You know what I mean? That would be cool.
What if that's what they're doing? It's technically $30 for the game, but you get like 2 months free. Your first 2 months free.
Yeah, I mean that I would like that. Who knows? I mean, this game just looks too good that I might not be able to ignore that fact that it's a $15 fee.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so hopefully more comes out about this. We know, you know, only a little bit about this game, so we find out more. And you know, when it comes out, I hope to, you know, maybe we can go questing sometime.